afternoon, you're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. But before we head into our stories, first we'll take a look at headlines.
Formal opening of Chogam 2018 to be held at Buckingham Palace today. 3 suspects with stock of heroin arrested in Bandaragama. Met Department forecast reduction in prevailing showery condition from today. Intruders storm Nigerian National Assembly and steal symbolic mace.
The formal opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting 2018 will be held at the Buckingham Palace today. Newsfirst Malshani Attanayaka, who is in London, filed this report.
The 25th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting will be started officially today. Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena will attend the summit at 10 a.m. London time. The summit will be attended by 53 heads of states under the theme Towards a Common Future. The British hosts have set out 4 main goals, namely prosperity, security, fairness and sustainability. The position of Commonwealth Chair in office, held by the government leader of the Chogam host country, will be transferred at the summit from the Prime Minister of Malta to the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom until 2020. Stay tuned with News First. We'll keep you updated. I'm Malshani Attanayaka reporting for News First from London.
Meanwhile, yesterday, President Maithripala Sirisena visited the Sri Lanka Sadahatissa International Buddhist Centre in London, also known as Kingsbury Viharaya, and called on its chief incumbent, Agamaha Pandita Venerable Galayaye Pedisatheru. The Mahasangha chanted Pirit and invoked blessings on the President.
The International Forum and Ceremony to award Sri Lanka's cascaded tank village system will be held later this afternoon in Rome, Italy. The system, known locally as Lanka Gammana, was recognized as one of the 14 newly designated globally important agricultural heritage sites in the world.
In 2017, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations designated a typical Sri Lankan agrarian system, the Lanka Gammana, or cascaded tank village system in the dry zone, for its inscription and recognition into the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations list of globally important agricultural heritage sites. The other sites that will be included in the list are China, Egypt, Japan, Republic of Korea, Mexico, Portugal and Spain. This FAO-led initiative aims to protect and promote valuable agricultural heritage, preserve biodiversity and traditional knowledge, as well as create resilient ecosystems. All newly designated sites will be awarded certificates and country representatives will present their traditional agriculture systems. With the new sites, there will be a total of 50 globally recognized agricultural heritage systems in 20 countries. An Lanka system is a system where a large number of small valves are interconnected based on their geographical locations to nourish one large valve. The valve is not only considered as a place to store water, but it is a complete ecosystem that caters to humans, animals, as well as fauna and flora. Recent research shows our ancestors constructed the small valve system similar to the kidney filtering system in the human body. Newsfirst, who identified the importance of this great irrigation system over the recent months, carried out research along the Bellan Kadavala Lanka system in Anuradhapura. The research was carried out with the assistance of the University of Peradeniya, and a large number of hidden secrets of this amazing agrarian system and the technology used centuries ago were uncovered. It is this very irrigation technology that we revealed to the world following an extensive study that has been recognized as one of the globally important agricultural heritage sites in the world.
The Department of Meteorology says the prevailing showery conditions is expected to reduce to some extent from today. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in the western, Sabaragamu, central, northwestern and Uba provinces and in Galle and Mathur district after 2 p.m. Showers may occur in the northwestern, western and southern coastal areas in the morning too. Misty conditions can be expected at some places in the Sabaragamu and central provinces during the morning. There may be a temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. General public is kindly requested to be taken adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by lightning activities. 3 suspects were arrested with a stock of heroin in Aludgama, Bandaragama. According to police, the arrest was made during a raid which was carried out based on a tip-off received. 6 grams and 710 milligrams of heroin has been seized from the suspect. The suspects are residents of Bandaragama Vadua and Kalutara. They are to be produced before the Horna Magistrate Court today. 2 suspects with a stock of ecstasy pills were arrested by police in Thamuttegama today. The suspects were arrested based on a tip-off at the Rajana Junction in Thamuttegama while transporting the drug on a motorbike. The suspects are aged 33 and 27. Close to 600 ecstasy pills were seized in the arrest. The pills were hidden in parts of the motorcycle and in the clothes of the suspects. 1 pill is reportedly sold at 300 rupees each. The suspects are to be produced before the Thamuttegama Magistrate Court tomorrow. 3 people were arrested yesterday for allegedly assaulting 5 Israeli nationals on the coast of Midigama Mathura on the 15th of this month.
The suspects are aged 17, 18 and 23 and are residents of Midigama, Ahangama and Miris areas respectively. After being produced before the Mathura Magistrate Court, the suspects were placed under remand custody for an identification parade to be held on the 26th of this month. A suspect connected to the assault was also arrested on Tuesday and was remanded until the 26th. The arrests were made after the 5 Israeli nationals lodged a complaint with the Tourist Police Division. The mother of one of the suspects who alleged to have assaulted the tourist spoke to Newsfirst.
He went on to the beach with a friend. At the time, a foreigner had been submerging my son's head in the water. It was another foreigner who had come to his rescue. After getting onto shore, a fight had broken out with another 8 foreigners. It was a foreigner who had asked them to lodge a complaint and that he would give a statement. But my son had not done so because he was afraid. The foreigner said if he hadn't saved my son, he could have died.
The foreign national who had attempted to rescue the youth also spoke to Newsfirst.
It's just a bit awkward that this happened because one of the boys, he's underage, he was not doing anything wrong, and this guy was putting him under the water, and so the locals of course tried to defend him and protect him because he's young and underage. And after that, I don't know why they didn't go to the police to start all this, you know. That was a mistake of them, of course. But they are victims, you know, so I don't know why they are going to jail, or prison because of that, because they are victims now, you know. And I don't understand. But yeah, let's see what happens soon, because now people are talking, and I hope very soon everything is good and clean.
In some political news now, addressing a party meeting in Vadula, JVP Uva Provincial Councillor Samantha Vidya Ratna expressed the following views.
There are a group of politicians in our country who really need to retire. There are a group who are fit enough to be buried now. There are many of them in our country today. These politicians are showing their true political nature in the nude. They switch to whichever group that is winning. They swindle bundles of money. We are none short of any of them in Uva as well. This person called Dilan Pereira, he is not a minister anymore. Do you remember how he was before? He was hammering sixes and boundaries for Mahinda Rajapaksa. He was highly critical of him. But today, he is taking on a new face. A group who was with Maithripala Sirisena are now trying to find a way into parliament at the next election. So Dilan is also looking for that way. He has no policy or program. These people jump to whichever side is advantageous. They are engaging in ugly kind of politics. These kind of politicians who partake in deals and can be easily sold off should be buried from the political sphere.
Well, this is a wrap of lunchtime news for the day. I'm Cyrilla Fonseca for the Newsfirst team. More news follows on our website www.newsfirst.lk. Do join us again on our afternoon 55s as we bring you the very latest.